up, everybody? Looks like we have a bike race tomorrow. So I retired years and years ago. I had a bunch of back surgeries, I had a bunch of elbow surgeries. Yeah, I'm dealing with that now. Right before a bike race, go figure. And I retired and I quit and I was done. I sold all my bike stuff. I still have my iron horse frame, my original saddle, my titanium saddle. And I was done. You know, I was done. There was no coming back. You know, that was my second chance. Initially, I had a spine surgery. They had a furnace from a ball placed in between the vertebral bodies. It failed. And I had a comeback during that race, and there was no coming back after the spine collapsed. The spine collapsed. And surgery after surgery after surgery. There's really no coming back from that. You know, how do you come back from that? Over a decade later, I'm back. I went from moments of potential paralysis to nerve damage to relearning how to walk. I literally had a service animal that would tell me, inadvertently, but would tell me when I was about to have a fall. And I'm incredibly grateful that I got a third chance. Most people didn't even get a second chance. So this video, I decided to do a chest camera, which is an Osmo action. Angie's going to be filming a little bit. We're going to put it on her channel, and we're going to kind of collab the video together. Right now, I'm getting stuff ready and see what happens. Stick around for the video. There ought to be some pretty good footage. Yeah.
Red, so as long as it zip ties your handlebar. Oh, you guys are doing pizza? Yeah. You gave me the story of That's fine. Oh, sorry, 102. I'm reading wrong. 102. It's fine. Although I'm trying to go, it's all the way through the back. Sorry. Thank you. So do you want me to hand out the bibs and then you can check the paperwork? That'll probably be... That'd be perfect. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Let's go show. Oh. Hey, Chris. Want to fill out your stuff so you're out of our way? Want to fill out your stuff so I don't have to deal with you later? That's so nice. Fill out a form. Fill out a waiver. So then are they due out? No. People. Classical people. And what was the name? Sure, you got it? Yep. I know. Are you solo? Yep. What's the first name? No, you can keep it. I just didn't want to lose it. Thank you. No, we bought it for that. Alright, then Joe. And we have to zip ties right here. What's your category then?
Co-ed or mix? Do we want these on?
On the handlebar.
Gotcha.
Yep. Hi, what's the name? I'm sorry, what's the title? Okay. Harold, you said? Yep. Joan. Harold Holder?
Yep.
Metal files.
I was informed of that after
Right here. I
had a case of water for you guys. You want me to
say that
you
with a
guys?
straight face. That'd be great, thank you.
And you get to say it one more time.
Try again.
That is quite crazy.
314. Okay, you got Ben Jones. Just Ben Jones.
This says Doug Gifts.
Okay, what was your?
This one. So am I all set?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Should have been a 13.
So how you feeling right now?
Like I can't handle a fucking zip tie right now. I got lucky number 7. I feel terrible now. I feel like it should have been a 13, but I guess we're a little weird like that. You want to do it so that you can see it, so. But on the back of that is an RFID chip. And that's how they time us. So when we go through staging, it'll set off the scanner and it'll show position, men's class, and the official time. It was so good seeing old friends. I mean, people I haven't seen in a decade. People I used to race with all the time. It's just surreal to be back here. It really is. It's just, part of me feels like I don't belong here, you know, but I do. It's a really weird feeling. I can't even begin to explain it. Is the car unlocked? I got a case of water to get it.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
I just wanted to thank Black Pod for sponsoring the event. We are going to have a drawing at 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30 for some prizes. They're not huge, but we'll announce who won. 3 people will win on every hour. And you can come over to the tent and see if you won. If you're riding solo, you can check and see if you won at the end of your ride. You have to be present to get your prize. So you won't deliver it to you later. So this is going to make it fun for everybody. And this is Brad. He's going to tell you about the course and how it's going to work.
Yeah, so thank you, Monica. Monica put a huge amount of work into this. I can't believe how many times she drove out here and how much gas she burned. And she can't even ride, so I really appreciate her. A number of people really stepped up, including Chris at Black Pug Bike. Right, a lot of money comes into sponsoring something like this. So between Chris and I mean, he's basically paying for all the timing and whatnot. And then had a couple of anonymous donors who chipped in for prizes too. So we got a few. They're not great prizes, but at least we got something. And a lot of volunteers helped set this up. I mean, there was a lot of hours involved. So I really appreciate that. So thanks for everybody. And the people who made
Medals too. Our friend John supplied us with medals, so we'll be podium today.
not so anonymous now. Yeah. I made a special extra prize for fastest lap too.
Yes.
Anonymous donor list. All right, and then also got to say thanks to the people who maintain these trails because they're very well maintained and awesome, and they have a long history of doing that. So very much appreciate that. So thank you. So on to the course. So for those of you familiar with it, we usually have a prologue. The prologue always makes me mad because the people who ride road bikes really well usually get to the front, and then we get to the woods, and there's massive pileups at the first dirt turn, right? So this time I tried to fix that. So the prologue is a little different this year. You're going to start out all the way down by the camp office. There's a pole, a wooden pole wrapped in blue and white striped tape. Those 2 lines by the pole. One line faces that way, which I guess would be north. Yeah, north. And it goes towards a big funnel in the tape. Put your bike behind that line. The other line is about 20 yards behind it and faces the other way. Faces south. That's where you line up the run. Okay, we do the traditional Le Mans style start. Okay, this year's Le Mans style start is going to start running from that line, opposite direction of your bike. There's a big tree wrapped in tape. And we'll try to have a volunteer waving at the tree. Okay? So you run around the tree, come back, get on your bike, head north towards the funnel. Okay? It's a little bit longer than traditionally. It's a lot shorter than the 24 hours of snowshoe. So I don't expect to hear a lot of complaints about how long it is. We might make it longer next year. All right. So anyway, you're going to start riding then, and we have a couple of features. So it's not just a boring long uphill. It's got some turns. It's got some wet grass, it's got some walnuts, the beginning that some of you may decide it's faster to walk. If you're a spectator, I highly recommend you go there. And there are a couple logs. Okay, so you might want to go down there and take a look at it. You're always welcome to hop over the logs. It's going to come up the hill, weave around a little bit, come up the hill, turn left at the kiosk in the Arboretum. That's always a danger spot because there's gravel at that turn, right? There's some signposts and things like that. I tried to mark them off real clear, but be careful on that turn. Both going into it on the prologue and when you come around on the subsequent laps, that gravel turn is where wrecks happen. You go down Arboretum, past Power Line. Power Line is not in the race this year. Turn right on Abracadabra, right Abracadabra forward, which is kind of opposite of how we've done it in the past. The wet loop is taped off. Everything should be very well taped off. Arrows, etc. Come out of Abra, you'll go straight into Great Scott. Right through Great Scott. Pretty straightforward. I do have the ramp taped on. The big ramp taped on. It's pretty straightforward. The bypass is taped off. Everything else is optional. Right all of Great Scott. Right all of Frankenlight. Come back. So those of you not familiar, this course, a lot of turns and a lot of trees. That's been my personal experience. The trees like to eat sleeves. And it's usually not the fastest route to go through the tree. But you're welcome to try it. So all this single track, right? It's follow the dirt, follow the single track, follow the curves, miss the tree. Or bounce off them. Sometimes it can save you if you're going too fast on a corner. Maybe it'll save you. But I recommend you do not go through the trees. Also, there's a couple of little narrow bridges, one over the creek. You kind of want to watch out for. It's not too bad. When you come back, there's one spot that says "or" in white paint on the trail, and there's an arrow going forward and an arrow going to the right. If you go to the right, it's faster. As long as you're good at riding through wet rocks, it is faster. If you go straight, do not turn on wet rocks. Do not turn on wet rocks. I found that out many times. It doesn't work. Go straight if you go right through the wet rocks. Turn after you get past the wet rocks. If you continue straight instead of going right at that arrow, you'll come the long way around to the bridge. Right? And it's up to you whether wet rocks or a bridge, slightly damp bridge, is safer. So I think that's the only.
Come out there.
If or not, yeah, we come out over here, we'll weave around a little bit. There's the start and stop. You need to be done at 3 o'clock, right? 3 o'clock. You got to have your last lap done at 3 o'clock. That's the time that will count. Doesn't matter if you do another lap. We're not counting past 3 o'clock. The exchange zone, behind this piece of red tape, right here. When you come off there, you tag. The ongoing rider usually gets a shove from the guy coming off. But that's the exchange zone. If you come off the course at any other spot, you need to go back in at that spot. If you have a mechanical and you cannot get your bike fixed, you're welcome to run it back here, fix it, and then run back to where you came off the course. But if you have a mechanical and are not going to finish your lap, the next rider needs to start from here. Okay? He does not go through the timing thing at all. You just come back here and tell him to go. So they'll be basically restarting your lap. So this is the exchange zone. It's also a good feed area. And as I said, if you do come off the course at any other spot, make sure you go back in where you came off. Any questions?
How long is the lap?
It's about 11 miles. The prologue adds, I think it's about 3/4 or a mile, but it's kind of slow. And about 200 yards of running. Any other questions?
Pretty good? Want to head over to the start?
And we're getting ready to start, folks. We're getting ready to ride down to the area where we're going to be starting at. It's going to be a Le Mans style start. We're going to be running to our bikes, which I hate. Here we go, guys. We're going to rock and roll. Yeah.
No.
I'm going to take my time running.
I'll still be standing
standing here.
We're just gonna wait for the group to get back and then be like, Mark, run around that tree. We're going up here.
The guy don't stop.
Run around. So many people pile into the tree.
Two out there got knocking over Nate.
Try not to wreck into the tree.
7, 6, 5, 4,
49 o'clock.
3, 2, 1.
I got the wrong shoes for this. Yeah. The murderous moles. Ah, the merge!
Warm up, right?
I can't feel my legs. Yeah. Yep. Hey.
Yeah, I see a benefit here.
On your right. Yep. Oh boy. I'm not in shape. Yeah, rough start. Might have burned a match there. So. Gotta remember, I had 6 hours of this. Well, yeah, he passed me, and he is gone. I had him for a while. I gapped him by about 30 seconds, and oh Jesus, he turned the gas on. So that's okay. I'm out here, ride my own race. Doing pretty good, feel good. Finally got a bar down. Hard to do at this place. So many turns and twists. Hard to eat, hard to drink. I'm pretty sure I need a third arm. Really sure of it. Uphill. I love to climb. I love going up hills. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm delusional. Okay. Think I'll take more footage when I get to Frankenloop, because in lower Great Scott, it's got some downhill there. So right now I'm on a gradual climb. I might be dead last. If you ain't first or last. I don't know. I don't care. It just feels absolutely amazing and a privilege to be doing this again. It really does. And what a privilege to take you along for the ride. Ow. Who put that root there? I think we're on Frankenloop now. I'm gaining a little time on the guy in front of me, another guy, but I don't see anybody behind me, so it makes me wonder if I'm last. Probably. And God, I don't care. I'm having so much fun out here. I feel good. My hurt wrist is feeling good. Bike's running good except for my easiest gears. A little sticky. Let's do some fast stuff. What do you think? Yeah. God, I love this place. It's changed over the years. It used to be smoother. Now it's getting a little dirtier, and I don't mind it. All right. Hey. Let's see if I can catch him. Race your pace. Race your own race. Okay. First lap. Don't do anything stupid, Howie. Yep. You good? No? I got you. Now I'm struggle bugging.
about that.
I might be the tail gunner. Need around, let me know. I do too. I got you. Yeah, I got you. I'm doing the same. I haven't raced in 10 years, so. Oh. So was I. Yeah. Yeah, I was off. Oh yeah. After back surgeries and turning 50 though, a full squish sounds awfully good. But a hardtail will make you ride the bike though. Yeah. Alright, almost got a lap. Ah. Yeah, this sucker almost got me the other day. Almost yeeted myself right off of it. I was like, yeah, let's not do that. Falling off bridges is bad.
First rider through, Christopher Kane. Pulled that 48-47. through. We're all male solo riders. Looks like he's got about 3 minutes on second place. Nick Skaggs, who's riding neck to neck with Zach Thorsky. Here comes Brandon, our first co-ed duo. Brandon's in, and Maria is on her left.
They're all really fast.
Out and crossing the line, female solo. She's carrying along the adventure chicken.
Holy shit. Getting tall for this.
So how do you feel?
I think I was faster my other time here. I had a good group I was with. They were just flying.
DJ.
You can put other mounts on it, though, right? I take that there. That's pretty cool.
I need to hydrate.
How far is that route? 11?
11 miles. Thanks for coming out, George. That's awesome.
It's a good thing you're in separate cars. You're going to be stinking.
Yeah.
That's his water. Yeah.
It's got yeah, it's got all that good stuff in it. Actually, I almost forgot to put my tablets in the bottle. If you drink too much straight water, it's actually bad for you. You can flush out all your electrolytes. So I'll go through probably 4 or 5 liters of water, believe it or not, at least. So I put these tablets in it. It's awesome out there. Huh?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
jeez.
come through there.
After pain, there's a whole universe of more pain. Yeah, after the pain, there's just more pain. This hurts. How long was I out? About an hour and a half?
What, about an hour and 20 minutes?
A little bit faster than it was last time.
That was a good one, actually, because like you caught me off guard.
No,
Yeah. Angie said these words. I was looking for bright too. So here, this one that's, you know.
Great picture, yeah.
I just clicked them and so.
Start lap 2. Feeling okay. It was a great group there at the end of that first lap. Part. So, might have a shot at not being last in my class. We'll see. Don't care. I'm just back out here, and that's amazing to me. And I'm even back out here. So, ooh, I gotta fix my cell phone. My light's been on the whole time. It'd be nice to have a cell phone that wouldn't do stupid crap when I'm riding like that. Anyway, back to work. Gotta clock in. So I'm all alone. Second lap. I'm on Abra. So I came through about a minute 15 to 20. Say a minute 20 on the first lap. If I can maintain that, I could get 4 laps. But it's not going to be easy. As the day goes on, it's going to get hotter. That group I was with, we were pacing pretty good through the woods. I don't know her name. She had a beautiful racing line. She was picking all the right spots, and I just sucked on it right on her wheel. So there are a couple other guys running slower like me that I can compete against if I want to, but I think this lap I need to just kind of go into cruise control. I have to remind myself, stop racing the other people. I made that mistake on the prologue and I blew up because hey, I haven't raced a bike or hardly ridden one in 10 years, and here I am in an endurance race. So I gotta know when to hold them, when to fold them, and I'm just gonna kind of switch on cruise control, make up time on the downhill. I used to know this trail real well and where I could turn on the gas, so it's hard to drink here, hard to eat here. As you can see, it's so twisty, you hardly have a chance sometimes. So these little tiny straightaways like that, and it's bumpy enough to where you need both hands. So, but lap 2 is underway. Whew, I picked a bad place to turn the camera on. Okay. Whew, pace, pace, pace. So I had some time to think, you know, about how lucky I am. Facebook page, YouTube channel I want to point out is Sid and Mackie. Her name is SYD, Sid and Mackie. And watch her story. She was a professional mountain bike racer, and she had some strange ailment with nerves. Took her off the bike for 2 years. And she made a hell of a comeback. She's winning races. And what a freaking inspiration, you know? Those are the things that inspire me, you know? They do. People like that. I had a second chance. And it all fell apart. And I hung up the bike forever. And look at this. Hey, hey! The man right there. Nice little fast spot there. And that was Doug. Doug is awesome. Doug's the man. I got a little emotional there. I'm not gonna lie. You really want to see me get emotional? Wait till we get to the end of this thing. I'll be a basket case. There's he ahead of me. That's Cookie Monster. We've been kind of racing each other. And he just passed and dropped me. So, I'm gonna get you, Cookie Monster. You're mine. Oh my God. So we're almost done with lap 2. I'm feeling it. My wrist is holding up really good, considering the rest of me is dying. But, you know, I think Cookie Monster hit his second win. Man, he's gone. Oh well. Yeah, I got you. No. I already did. I already did. So I had a hard crash. Really hard crash. Kind of a bad one. Threw me off the bike. I caught Cookie Monster. Had maybe about a minute on him. Downhill, I clipped a tree. Oh my God, I'm hurting. So, I'm still on track to do 4 laps, but at my dad's.
Staying right.
Angie give up. She said she was coming back.
I was down there.
That's after hitting a tree. The best tree strikes are the ones you walk away from. So, the guy with the Cookie Monster thing, we've been going back and forth all day.
So you're doing about an hour, 20 minutes.
So I could fit 4 laps in. But that was a hard hit, man. That really
Well,
laid me out.
Well, you can be born that. You're not limited.
Okay, around to lap 3. That was a rough lap. I mean, Cookie Monster and I kind of went back and forth. I'm ahead of him again. Don't know by how much. Got you, man. Yep. God, look at that. That is speed. It's one of the pros. I believe that's Kane. Absolutely flying. Anyway, hit a tree really hard. Put me on the ground. Rashed my leg out. You've probably seen the other videos, the aftermath of it, but I'm okay. At 50, I just don't bounce like I used to. Yeah, rough day at the office. So, other than that, I feel good. I just gotta tone it down a bit. If I want to make 4 laps, I'm just gonna have to spin up the climbs. I think I finally dropped Cookie Monster once and for all. So I just gotta focus on spinning, not smashing the gears. I kind of blew myself up a few times last lap, but I was actually faster, I think, on that second lap. So on track to do 4 laps. We'll see where we're at on the end of this one. If I can pull it off, I'll go for it. If it doesn't look sustainable, I'll call it 3 laps. Because you gotta fit your lap in before the end of 3 o'clock. And right now, if I round up to an hour and a half a lap with stops, water stops, whatever, I gotta fit it in before 3. Right now I'm on track to do that. But we'll kind of see. I've slowed down on this lap a lot. I've got some time buffer that allows it to. Not moving quite as fast. And we'll see how I end up. That crash kind of took it out of me. Feeling okay though, otherwise. That was a hard hit, man. It laid me the hell out. I wish I'd have had the camera on for that. Lays me the Well, overshot a turn. Not a crash, but pretty damn close. Struggling. Starting to feel it, the heat. It's in the 90s today, so just gotta remember, try to save something for one more lap. I'm eating good every 40 minutes, hydrating good, so, oh man, this is tough. It's so good though to see old friends and be back in a familiar place. And I don't think I'm DFL. I think I'm alone now. There's nobody around me. No pressure either. That's the nice thing. Nope. It is you don't really have anybody around you. I got lapped by the pros, so to be expected. Props to them. Guys are animals. Beasts. Beastly animals. Beastimals. Manimals. So, we'll see where we're at with this lap. Hard to say. It's really hard to say. I'm feeling kind of rough, so, but, you know, one pedal turn at a time. I'm pretty sure I secured the fact that I'm not going to be last. That's good. Little Cookie Monster and I went back and forth, you know. That was cool. We and I were dicing. And then I hit a tree. And that sucked. Yeah, I got you.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
Awesome.
Just pacing. Been a minute since I rode. Yeah, yeah. And so much for being alone. Here goes one of the pros. So cool, huh? Yeah, yeah. So I hit the wall at the end of lap 3. And my everything is just crashed. So with the time I've got and how I'm starting to feel really sick, I'm just not confident I can make a 4th lap and do it in time. So see how I feel when I get up this hill though. My lap speed went way down. I mean, I was making mistakes. I was overshooting corners.
Well, we stopped way over there. And that Cookie Monster in the blue shirt there?
Yeah. Him and I were just racing each other all day. It was awesome.
So you are tapping out.
I can't do another lap safely. That would be stupid. I overshot 2 turns and almost wrecked a pro, so.
At the speed you were going, you could have done 90-degree turns all day long and never leaned a bike.
Just off the co-ed duo rider. Angie
Okay, so
Sexton.
how did you do?
She says she needs
they
an
do?
hour and 10 minutes to go back out.
I finished 3 laps.
I think if we get it down to an hour and 5, we
I feel
can
like I did
convince her to
pretty
do
good.
it.
I feel like I did great. I'm happy.
We're waiting on Dan to come back to see if she can get in another lap.
So did you?
Beat up.
So did you finish last?
No. And in the video, I defeated Cookie Monster.